This moment right here was when I knew this movie would be great. From the single silhouette to the ambiance the wonderful score creates. We've been waiting 2 years for this movie, and the amount of times I've seen this trailer is kind of crazy, but it never fails to fill me with anticipation. Mostly due in part to the dazzling detail with which the film, and subsequently this trailer, has been shot and edited. It was from this moment I just knew we were all in for a pretty rare cinematic treat. Before we get started, spoilers are incoming, so if you haven't seen this movie yet, I strongly suggest clicking off, but please do come back. But with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Batman has never been my favorite superhero. Something about a rich, womanizing white guy cloaked in a high-tech suit resembling a bat going around brutalizing the mentally ill for whatever reason never spoke to me. However, I've always been able to recognize what made Batman great, purely from a narrative perspective. The story of Bruce Wayne is inherently tragic. At a young age, he witnessed his parents' murder, and having that grief morph over time into an insatiable thirst for vengeance provides a foundation for storytelling and sheds some light on why the relatably flawed character has become such a pop culture icon. This movie is somehow able to approach this age-old story of pain, revenge, and heroism with a new and exciting appeal. Robert Pattinson completely disappears when he dons the cowl, which really speaks to his ability as an actor. He always finds a way to subvert audiences' expectations and reinvents himself with every character he portrays. Acting across from Zoe Kravitz, I'd imagine, is no easy feat. Her alluring eyes and overall spellbinding aura would have me in a trance, and it's no wonder she was selected to bring that unending charisma to Selina Kyle as Catwoman. I'm sure it doesn't hurt that Rob and Zoe are actually really good friends, and their chemistry in this movie definitely reflects that. Honestly, everyone seems to have brought their A game to this film, including Jeffrey Wright as Detective James Gordon, providing an inspired foil to Pattinson, creating a fun buddy cop dynamic. And Colin Farrell, who is completely unrecognizable as the Penguin, is actually really funny in this and provides some much needed levity to this movie. He's also involved in the greatest car chase scene ever, which is in and of itself a great accomplishment and might explain this being my favorite scene of the movie. This is all a testament to Matt Reeves' skill as a director and filmmaker whose past work includes 2017's War of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes in 2014. Reeves took a decidedly detective mystery film noir approach similar to 2008's The Dark Knight. This is, in my opinion, the best way to reintroduce the Caped Crusader, especially with a villain like the Riddler played by Paul Dano, who did such a good job it's kind of scary. This version of the character is so well done, making him a Reddit-esque troll that is radicalizing anarchists is kind of a stroke of genius considering how realistic that actually is in real life. The cherry on top of this movie is the score. Done by Michael Giacchino and George Drakoulias, just hearing the new Batman theme booming out of the cinema speakers is enough to send a chill down one's spine and really makes you feel the anxiety one feels when being confronted with this mysterious masked figure. My only complaint about this movie is the length, clocking in at a whopping 2 hours and 56 minutes, but if you think that's going to stop me from going to see it again and again and again, you're crazier than the Riddler. In one of the last scenes, we see the Riddler in jail with a possible Joker, and the movie is very much so left open to a sequel, so fingers crossed for another work of art on this level. Overall, I give The Batman a 9.5 out of 10, and the only thing that keeps it from being a complete 10 out of 10 is the length of the movie. Just a great piece of art all around, and I strongly recommend you go see it.